Hey everyone, I am Megan, also known as Megzy to the OG. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm going to be showing you a eyeshadow tutorial featuring this Lorac To Go Pro palette. So if you're interested, then make sure you keep watching, and without further ado, I'm going to zoom in. So I've had this Lorac Pro To Go palette for quite a while, but I really enjoy it and I don't think I've ever actually shown it on this channel. So right now, this again is the Lorac Pro To Go palette. It is the 4099 To Go. This is the eye and cheek palette. There are eyeshadow, blush, and bronzer shades in this palette. And again, this is from Lorac, Los Angeles. Right here, these are the eyeshadows. The first shade at the top is Pearl. This shade right here is Shell. This shade is Chai. This shade is Cafe. The bottom shade is Black. And the top is Minx. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush like this that is kind of convex at the top. I'm going to take the shade Cafe and I'm going to go ahead and apply. This is going in my crease and a little bit above my crease. And then you're going to tuck it a little bit into your outer V. So far with no blending, this is what it should look like. Now that I've created some dimension to my crease with the shade Cafe, I'm going to blend that out using this Elizabeth Mott blending brush. And I'm just going to use windshield wiper motions. Pretty much all I'm doing at this point is just softening the shadow that I just put down, which is again Cafe. And I think it softens into a really beautiful shadow. Sometimes whenever you first put it on and apply it, it can look a little overpowering, but once you blend it, it looks very nice. Same with the shadow Minx, which we're going to apply next. It can just look a little overpowering at first, but truly it looks beautiful once you blend it and take your time with it. These shadows, they really blend and melt into your skin. So there is the difference between a blended side and a non-blended side. Let me go ahead and go to town on this side. I'll be right back. Once you have the shade Cafe blended, you're going to go ahead and take your palette again. I'm going to take the palette's eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pick up the shade Mink right here on the end. It's a nice chocolatey color, but it also has some flakes of glitter in it. And like I said, this is just the Lorac standard issue Pro To Go palette brush that they put in all the Pro To Go palettes. Now I'm going to apply Mink to my outer corner and the inside portion of my crease. So I'm not going to take it out of the crease at all, because I will blend it up a little bit. But you're just going to apply it on the inside corner of the crease. I look a little crazy, I look a little messy right now. But we're going to take the Elizabeth Mott blender brush again, since I used a lighter shade first. I'm going to go ahead and blend up a little bit into my crease and just kind of buff this shade Mink into a lighter shade. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Black with the Lorac brush again, and I'm going to go a little bit further in, but with this black shade. Take your blender brush again, blend up in a windshield wiper motion. Now I'm going to take my Lorac brush. This is a 35E brush. And so that pretty much just blends everything really quickly for you. Now I'm going to take a Elizabeth Mott all over eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pick up this white shade down here called Pearl. It's a nice matte shadow and I'm just going to apply it to my lid. And go about to the middle of my eyeball. And now I'm going to take a SL Miss Glam SB68 brush and I'm going to pick up the shadow Pearl, which is this one right here. It's a white with lots of glitter flakes. It just looks very natural and luminous on the eyes. And you're going to apply that to wherever you applied Shell. Again, this just gives you a nice bright and white open inner corner. And last but not least, for my eyeshadow look, I'm going to pick up my Elizabeth Mott Show Me Your Glow. This is a shimmer shadow and highlight. I'm just going to pick up a little bit right here on the SL Miss Glam brush. And I'm going to apply it to my brow bone. that is the gist for my eyes. I'm gonna clean them up a little bit and I will be right back on camera. So I love to mix up a neutral eye with something else that gives it a little bit of color. Right now I've got the NYX Professional Makeup Faux Blacks eyeliner, and this is gonna be an FBL 03. This is Midnight, and it's a nice kind of navy blue. To finish off my eye look, I'm gonna be using the It's So Big Volumizing Mascara by Elizabeth Mott. This is the packaging, and in this packaging you have 10 milliliters of product. So I'm gonna apply this to my lashes real quick. So now I'm going to take the Lorac Pro To Go palette, and I'm gonna use the face shadows right here. We have a coral shadow for blush, a pink shadow for blush, and a light brown shadow for bronze. I'm gonna take my Chic blush brush, and I'm gonna pick up the coral shadow right here. I'm gonna apply it to the apples of my cheeks. So again, that was my Chic brush and the shade Coral right here on the end, and I just applied it right here. I really like this Chic brush. It's super nice and soft. So next for the face, I'm going to bronze. I'm gonna use this Glamour Dolls and Lisa Frank collaboration brush, and I'm gonna use the bronzer right here on the end. It is a light brown. I'm gonna dust off the excess and apply underneath where I just applied that brush. Pretty much I'm gonna use this bronzer as if it is a contour, so I'm gonna kind of carve out the cheeks. I'm gonna apply a little bit to my forehead to kind of bring it down a little. Now I'm going to use a EcoTools fluffy big brush, and I'm just gonna buff those two together. Once you're done blending all your bronzer, all your blush, you're gonna pick up a little bit of translucent powder. I am using the Elizabeth Mott Set for Life translucent powder. I'm gonna use it under my eyes. I use it under my eyes to brighten and also to prevent creasing. Then I'm going to use it under the bronzer to define that line. I'm gonna use some right here on my smile lines. If I don't set my smile lines, then I always end up looking a lot older with makeup because my smile lines start showing even worse, and my chin. So I'm just gonna repeat the process to the other side of my face and let it bake for a minute. I don't always do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and bake my forehead a little bit just because I am sweating so much from these lights. Translucent powder really helps break up the oils and sweat from your face and make it more mattified. So last but not least, you already know my favorite is lips. I'm gonna start with a J-Cat Beauty Holy Addiction Acorn Lip Liner. And in case you didn't catch it, the shade is Acorn. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. Lips are lined, and before I go on to any other product, I do want to say I do like this one. I think that this J-Cat liner is very creamy, it's very nice, it's buildable, and it's easy to apply. But my favorite lip liners are Jante Blue lip liners, and I just got to give them that shout out because they are great. Also, before I forget, I just realized I have not applied my Elizabeth Mott highlighter as highlighter, so let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab this Moda Pro. This is a BMX 265 Glow Brush. That's it right there. Right behind the brush is, again, the Show Me Your Glow Elizabeth Mott Highlighter in Shimmer Shadow. I'm gonna apply it to my cheeks, right on the tips of the bone, and kind of circle it up a little. I'm gonna do my nose. I like to just hit the tip of it and hit the bridge lightly. Then I'm gonna take a little bit and hit my Cupid's bow. highlight is definitely one of those things that I can't believe I just forgot. For this look, I'm gonna finish off with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick in Poet. This is a liquid lipstick, a long wear liquid lipstick. I believe they are $9 at Walmart. I love the packaging. And I'm not a huge fan of nude, but this kind of doesn't look like the packaging. So if you live the luxury life and you don't know much about the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipsticks, then let me tell you, my favorite thing is the fact that it has this doe foot tip. Now, again, if you live the luxury life, then you may have seen a tip like this in the Jeffree Star Magic Star concealers. This is the same kind of applicator. It's a doe foot applicator that's kind of angled, and it has a nice little pocket in the middle to catch a little bit of extra product and really make the swipes last. Once that's on and it's nice and pretty, lick your lips to let it set, and then apply a little bit of Too Faced Lip Injection Gloss. And there you go. Here is the final look. Let me zoom you out a little bit again. Right here, this is the finished look. If you enjoy it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know what your favorite part of this video was. Hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted when all my new videos are out, and have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye!